All right, let's talk lotto. You still have time to buy a ticket before tonight's Powerball drawing. It's now worth $1.4 billion. This is, of course, the Powerball jackpot we're talking about. And we've been talking all week sort of about some questions about how, the taxes work and the lump sum versus the annual payments. It's something I'm interested in, and I know many others are as well. So 13 Your Side senior digital content producer Stephen Bonner took a look for us at just how the Powerball works and what your odds look like tonight.
The Powerball jackpot has hit an estimated $1.4 billion ahead of tonight's drawing, and the hype is real. And since tonight's drawing, we thought it would be fun to break down the numbers of one of the most popular lottery games in the country. So let's kick that off with a how-to-play video from the Michigan Lottery circa 2014.
Hi, I'm your host, Bob Buxley, and this is my gorgeous hair.
Weird flex, but okay.
Welcome our first contestant, Cynthia. Let's play Powerball. Match all 6 numbers to win the jackpot starting at $40 million.
Our jackpot is about 35 times larger than that, but go on.
You can even win a cash prize just for matching the red Powerball. How do we play again, Larry?
Choose your numbers. First, you'll select 5 white ball numbers from 1 to 59 and 1 red Powerball number from 1 to 35. And for you players at home, select your numbers using a play slip or forget the play slip and ask your retailer for an easy pick. And remember, Bob, one play will cost just $2.
Okay, so that's how you play Powerball. But winning is a different story. First off, there are 292,201,338 different combinations possible in a drawing, which is also your odds of winning the jackpot if you buy one ticket. Plus, you're playing along with people in 44 other states, the District of Columbia, and a few U.S. territories. Let's face it, your odds of winning aren't great. In fact, they're abysmal. But if you do win, it will be one of the biggest wins in history. So now let's look at tonight's jackpot. The jackpot, an estimated $1.4 billion, is the 4th largest Powerball jackpot ever, and the 6th largest jackpot ever. And tonight at 10:59, you will find out if you get to take home that prize. But what does winning $1.4 billion look like? Well, sadly, if you take home the lump sum, you will not, in fact, be a billionaire. Let's look at some estimates of your actual take-home if you take the lump sum. Powerball.com shows the cash value of the jackpot, which is the estimated net payout amount if you take the lump sum, as $643 million. That's $756 million less than the total jackpot amount, and we haven't even accounted for some taxes yet. First, for federal taxes, you are paying about 24% of your $643 million jackpot, which means that number is going down by another $154,392,000. But wait, there's more. Michigan has to take her share as well. That's going to be another 4.25% of that $643 million, which comes out to about $27,340,000. And after all that, your net payout is $461,567,750. Life-changing money, to be sure, but is it seriously almost $1 billion less than the jackpot amount? Sure is. But that is not your only option. Let's take a look at what your payout would look like if you took the yearly payments. You get paid once per year for the next 30 years, and you don't get affected by the lump sum payout reduction. So, for the $1.4 billion jackpot, we take the federal taxes, which reduces it by $336 million. Then we take the Michigan taxes for another $58,500,000, which leaves you with a total of $1,004,500,000. Now that's a lot bigger than the lump sum payout. But we have to figure how it's going to pay out over time. And to figure that out, you divide that total number by 30, which leaves you with an annual payout of $33,483,333. Not bad for a yearly take-home. Now, the jackpot has almost hit a very interesting amount and could be at that amount or beyond if no winner is drawn tonight. Remember when I said you have about a 1 in 292 million chance of winning? Well, at some point, it will actually be possible to purchase every possible combination of numbers, guaranteeing that you will win and you will still make money. Well, still make money most of the time. Let me explain. Tickets cost $2, and there are a little over 292 million possible ticket combinations. So, purchasing one of every ticket would cost you $584,402,676. Once the lump sum jackpot payout is over that amount, after taxes and fees, you would be guaranteed to win money if you bought one of every possible ticket. Well, unless someone else splits the prize with you, then you're going to be out hundreds of millions of dollars. But that will likely never happen. And I mean that by both things. People buying one of every combination ticket, and there being multiple winners of the jackpot. Which does happen, but it's way more common to have a single winner. So now that you know the ins and the outs of tonight's Powerball jackpot, enjoy the excitement around the drawing. And just remember to always gamble responsibly. I'm Stephen Bonner, 13 on your side.
Stephen did such a great job with that. I learned so much. Hopefully you did too. Okay, and as he mentioned, it's $2 a ticket. You have until 9:45 tonight here in Michigan to grab your ticket or tickets, and the numbers do drop in the 11 o'clock hour, which we always share with you during our newscast, 13 on your side late night. We are going to take a quick break. When we come back, some fun stuff to wrap up your Wednesday evening.